Hi, and welcome to our Sales Cloud Consultant course. Let me first tell you a little bit about the company that we're going to use as a case study in this project. So the company name we've called Certified Technology. Now they're a computer equipment, consumables and supplies company. They sell and service all of their products. They do that across two different markets. So one is the retail market, where they sell through their bricks and mortar chain of stores. And the secondly is their corporate market, where they sell online. And they also have a team of traveling salespeople who service that market. Now they operate in two different countries, so that adds a bit of extra complexity. So they operate in the US and also in Australia. So we're going to need to support multiple currencies. The company has lots of problems around information and gathering that information at the moment, so their present information systems are really not providing them accurate and timely information. So some of the problems that they have is inquiries that go to their website often don't get answered quickly enough, and by the time they do, the customer's lost interest or has purchased products elsewhere. Now that's a combination of factors. One is we're not collecting enough information or the right information from those leads when we collect them, and that doesn't allow us to prioritize the leads, so we don't know which ones we should be attending to first. We're also not sharing customer details very well. So oftentimes the salespeople have these contacts shared in their Outlook, and of course that's not accessible by other salespeople. So if somebody else has to service a sales area, that information is not being shared. Trying to track and predict future sales is really difficult as well. So it's very difficult for the CEO at any given point of time to know what's in the sales pipeline and what can be expected to be closed this quarter. Not only is that part of it difficult, but it's also difficult to manage the performance of the salespeople. So who are our rock star salespeople and who are the ones that need some extra help? Without that timely information, we just can't gather that information. Not knowing enough about our customers and not having that information at hand makes it very difficult for us to upsell additional products and services to a customer. When we call on that customer, if we don't know what equipment that they've got, how can we turn around and be offering to sell them additional warranty products and additional consumables? So if we had all that information at our fingertips, would make life much easier. We've also got no measure of customer satisfaction, so we don't know who the customers are who love us and who are the ones that don't love us and maybe are going to move on to another supplier. So we need to be able to know that so that we can react accordingly. And finally, the CEO's got a very clear set of KPIs, so he knows exactly what he wants to measure, but by the time he gets that information, it's usually out of date and no longer relevant, so he can't make critical business decisions based on that information. That's a quick summary of some of the problems that they've got. There's a whole lot more, and as the new Sales Cloud consultant on board, that's your job to fix. Now, we're not expecting that to be fixed overnight, and in fact the company doesn't want that. They want a progressive step-by-step change to improve on their situation. So during this project, what we're going to do is break it up into 10 separate steps. So we're going to actually do 10 releases of Salesforce to the customer. So the first one, we're going to build out the basic functionality so that the users can log in and get started. By the time we get to the end, we'll be building that dashboard to manage those KPIs. So hang on tight, it's going to be fun.